All right, team, we have a difficult case on our hands. The patient is presenting with membranous glomerulonephritis, osteochondritis dissecans, and epoxyeicosaturanoic acid. Any ideas on the diagnosis?
I think it could be membranous glomerulonephritis based on those symptoms.
No, I believe it's osteochondritis dissecans. The symptoms align more closely with that.
I disagree. I'm leaning towards epoxyeicosaturanoic acid. It just fits better.
I think it might be a combination of all three, some sort of rare condition we haven't encountered before.
Enough. You're all wrong. The diagnosis is microspherophakia.
But Dr. Hawks, are you sure? It seems quite unlikely.
I'm sure. And we don't have time to question it. We must perform a synovectomy immediately.
But doctor, synovectomy is a risky procedure. Are you absolutely certain it's necessary?
Yes, I'm certain. This patient's life is at stake, and I will not entertain any further debate. You wanted to see me, Tracy?
Yes, Hawks. I heard you want to perform a synovectomy on your patient with suspected microspherophakia. Where did you get such a stupid idea?
I learned about it from the same operation that saved a Nigerian prince's life in exchange for inheritance.
Hawks, you can't be serious. Making medical decisions based on a shady operation from the past is reckless and irresponsible.
Look, it was either his life or I may never get a chance to own a nice house.
You live rent-free in room 302 despite me telling you to move out of it several times now. Also, that operation sounded like a scam.
How dare you? I save all of my patients' lives when I can, no matter their wealth status.
I'm talking about you. When has the Nigerian Prince inheritance claim ever come through?
You have to give it time and faith. Most important of those is faith.
Since when is faith important to you?
I have faith in myself that you're wrong. Good day!
I just checked the patient's condition. It's critical. We need to act fast.
Critical. No shit. But the synovectomy was supposed to help with the microspherophakia. What went wrong?
I think Dr. Hawks' insistence on the synovectomy was a mistake. The right treatment for microspherophakia should have been something else.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions just yet. The patient is stable for now. We can still figure out the correct course of action.
You're right. We need to focus on finding the right treatment. I just don't get why this worked for the Nigerian Prince Hawks was talking about, but not this patient.
This patient doesn't have as much money to afford good health care if he's going to this hospital. Hawks probably performed the operation in a better country and the prince didn't actually pay a thing.
You imbeciles. Microspherophakia. Are you kidding me? And synovectomy for that misdiagnosis? You almost killed the patient?
But Dr. Hawks, what do you think the correct diagnosis is then?
Like you all care now. It's clearly not microspherophakia. Figure it out yourselves.
We're sorry, doctor. Please tell us what you think the correct diagnosis is.
I don't get paid enough to do your jobs for you. Just do some actual detective work for once.
Please, Dr. Hawks, we promise we'll make it right. Just tell us the correct diagnosis.
You bunch of incompetent fools. I can't believe I have to work with all of you. Figure it out or you're all fired.
We'll do our best, Dr. Hawks. Just give us a hint, at least.
Muttering curses under his breath, I can't deal with this. I'm out of here.
Are you off to email that Nigerian prince for the 15th time today to ask where your millions are?
Nah, I've decided to become benevolent and I've requested that he pass on his wealth to Tracy by emailing her instead.
Surely, that's going to go well.
Randall, his name is not Shirley, it's...
Shut up!
So, how are things going in the oncology department, Johnson?
Pretty good, actually. Most of my patients are responding well to the treatment plans we put in place.
That's great to hear. I've been really caught up with this one particular case lately. It's just so puzzling.
Oh, really? What seems to be the issue?
Well, at first it seemed like a simple infection, but the symptoms just don't add up. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Sounds challenging. Have you considered any other possibilities?
Suddenly looks up. Wait a minute. I think I know what it is. Thank you, Johnson. I have to go check on something. See you later.
Confused. Wait, what? Hawks. Where are you going? Hey,
Sorry, I had to interrupt. Microspherophakia was misdiagnosed.
Hawks, you can't just storm in here without proper gear.
It's a serious violation of protocol.
Trust me, I've solved it. It's Albright's hereditary osteodystrophy.
Albright's? That's rare. Are you sure?
Absolutely. Dr. Johnson and I confirmed it over lunch.
What's the prognosis for Albright's hereditary osteodystrophy then?
Prognosis isn't great. Progressive, but we can manage symptoms.
We need to inform the patient's family immediately.
Already done. Let's prepare for treatment. Time is crucial.
Is this the same treatment you tried on the Nigerian Prince?
Gary, he's as real as Santa Claus. Go home with that information and figure out what to make of it. Thanks, Tracy. I appreciate the recognition.
You did a great job finding the correct diagnosis. It's important to acknowledge when we make mistakes.
Yeah, well, if I didn't have a team of incompetent doctors around me, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
Hold on. You can't just blame others for your own misdiagnosis. You're the leader of the team.
I know, but my team's performance lately has been subpar. It's affecting my ability to work efficiently.
Lately. It's been subpar ever since you hired them. Is there any chance that Nigerian Prince sold these doctors to you in lieu of an inheritance?
That's pretty rude considering how much he's willing to give you if you just help him out.
I do not appreciate my inbox filling up with his scam emails, Hawks. I know you redirected those towards me.
When's the last time you ever had an active inbox that wasn't business related? Live a little, for God's sake.